Hey, this is your girl Chelsea with the Melanin University, and we are back with another episode. And I'm here with my girl, my favorite, my co-host, my everything.
It's your girl Cassie. You can find me at _Cassie_.
And we are back again, y'all. We told you we was gonna be back. I know we took a 2-minute break. Well, 2 minutes. We took a 2-week break, but we're gonna explain why. We can call it 2 minutes, but it was technically 2 weeks. But we're gonna explain about what's been going on. This episode is called Word on the Street. Because word on the street is that you an ugly ass half. No, I'm playing.
Got some shit going on.
It's a lot going on. So let's deep dive and jump right on into it. Okay, so word on the street is the Melanin University is going to be expanding. So, of course, we are still looking for a male podcast. Male podcast. A male podcast member.
Podcast, so,
As well as any new female co-hosts. If you are interested in applying, please visit themelaninuniversity.com and apply where it says, am I who you're looking for?
Come join the faculty.
Yes, come join our faculty. Come get lit. And of course, you can always buy our merch. We're going to be adding new merch soon. So please make sure you check out the website so you can keep updated when we do drop. Of course, we will send information on all of our social media so you can stay in touch. Now, y'all, the whole reason why we didn't record last week is because I decided that I would like to move. I know we talked about this in the last episode, I believe. We kind of mentioned it a little bit. So like I said, a lot has been going on the last couple of months. I have moved into the place that I was in before back in December of last year, so 2020. And, I felt like, it was a good stepping stone, but things started happening. Like I had some fucked up ass neighbors. Like I had some weird ass stuff happening, like
flooding,
like the flood, like my whole apartment at the bottom flooded. Like, and then throughout, let's see, I was there from December until so about like 9 months, I believe. So this last couple of months there, it's been completely exhausting. It's either I was getting bombarded by floods of palmetto bugs. And if y'all don't know what palmetto bugs, these big black cockroaches.
No, they are giant flying cockroaches.
Yes, giant flying cockroaches that live outside in bushes. They cannot, survive inside unless they have food and water. But if they don't, they only survive within 24 hours. Now, of course, I know that Georgia has them. I've seen them since I was a kid when I lived in Atlanta. But I hate them. I'm scared of them. They hiss, they fly, they bite, all this other shit. So that was a no-no. So I had to find a place that didn't have no bushes. And then the flooding, and then people, the ceiling used to leak. When I used to take a shower, it just was a little bit too much. And then let's add that the apartment complex literally could not keep a manager after our main one left in April. So we had just people running them up. We had people running around with machetes, chasing the maintenance men around. We had the maintenance man hooked on drugs. People just randomly just leaving. People using apartments as storage. We even had the feds come take one of the other ladies that was just hired to be the manager. The feds came and picked her up. So it's just been a lot of stuff. So I just was like, you know what? It's time to move. So I broke my lease. I moved into a new place, and my new place is very well, I love it. You can kind of hear the echo a little bit because I thought I had a lot of furniture. Apparently it's not enough to fit in this place.
Don't get me started on your furniture.
Girl, we gonna get into that. We just trying to give you the basis of what was going on. So let's talk about the actual moving day. So of course I don't got no man. Y'all know I'm single. I'm happily single. I'm looking, but not really looking. So I don't have no man to come help me. And my male friends, they all live out of town, and none of them were going to be in town at the time that I was going to move. especially since this was like, you know,
A Thursday.
randomly and out of the blue. It wasn't planned at all. So let's talk about how me and Cassie, because, you know, I got to give it to my best friend. She be there for me when I need her every single time. Like, I swear, if I didn't have her, I'd be literally fucked because my ass wouldn't have been able to do this by myself. We had to move all of my stuff. And mind you, I felt like cautiously I picked this stuff so that it'd be easy to move because if this was any heavier, we would have been completely just done for.
You would have been sitting there by yourself with no furniture.
Oh yeah, definitely no furniture. When I tell you that when Cassie's face, we had to pick up my couch and move this, she looked at me like she was gonna kill me. Like she really just wanted to just bury me with the damn couch.
No, when we had to put that couch on our heads to lift it over that dang fence. And in my head, I guess could support it so it slid, and I was holding it with my neck. Oh. Still trying to figure out how that happened. Did I just turn my head sideways and it just let it down? Like, I don't know what was going on, but I know I had a crick in my neck the next day. I couldn't turn.
Oh yeah. Ooh. That's why I was just sitting here like, you know, I don't even know how we did that. But we have everything in here. Everything is moved in, but the couch. The couch is still on the back patio because we could not fit it in the front door nor the patio door. So I'm trying to see if I can actually have one of my male friends come over and help us because we'd had to drag the couch.
No, when we couldn't fit it in the front door, we had to take a path around
the apartment complex. Now let me get you guys situated on how this looks. We two big bitches dragging a big ass couch around an apartment complex, like talking about like dragging it in the back. Now the back of my apartment complex is all woods. It just looked like, you know, the jungle. So we over here trying to not slide off the hill that's there that leads into the jungle. We trying to drag shit, not fuck up people's backyard.
Not mess up our legs, because we over here tripping on tree branches and limbs and stuff.
Yep, and then thorns was everywhere. It was just too much. It was just too much.
Then my butt was, then I was sliding down the hill. Ooh. Yep.
And I have bruises all over my legs. Like, I think they're healing now because it's been a good week, but my whole right leg was so bruised. The whole right side of my body was so bruised because that was primarily where I was lifting everything and holding stuff when it was falling on me. That's where it would catch. And I also gashed my shins in from the U-Haul trailer hookup because I couldn't pay attention to see where the fuck I was walking because my damn titty's so big. So it was just a lot. But I think I'm thankful for the help that I did have. But moving on. Let's talk about these upcoming shows and the current ones that we've actually watched. I actually just got done watching the Squid Games about a day or two ago. And I'll say that was actually a wonderful show.
I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to watch it today.
I had to convince Cassie because Cassie is not she doesn't like blood, gory things. Even if it's not scary, she's just kind of like, yeah, I don't need to see all that.
I watched Saw and I was done with the whole franchise. I watched the first one and I was done. I watched a couple of Purges, done with them too.
Done with them too.
I'm not that kind of person.
The Squid Games actually makes you think because if I was in that type of predicament, like I don't know what the hell I would do, especially in that red light, green light episode when, yeah.
For what you described, I feel like I'll be dead in the first 10 minutes, maybe the first 5.
You know, I'd be scared that my titties would still move when I'm being still. So I'm scared that my titties get shut off.
I'm not gonna lie. I think they're gonna see that and they're gonna shoot you.
That's what I feel like. I feel like, you know, that's what it was gonna be. But it's okay because we're not even in that. Let's talk about now I know Cassie hasn't watched this either, and I'm gonna suggest that she watches it, but you know, I've been watching this. This is now the second season of C, If you don't know what C is actually located on Apple TV, has Jason Momoa in it. He's my favorite.
Oh, he's sexy.
He's so sexy, that sexy ass man.
You know what? Not to get off topic, but Lisa Bonet finds some fine men to have kids with.
She do.
Because Lenny Kravitz is fine too. He is like, what, late 50s?
Girl, and he
still fine.
He look good. But back to C. You know, this is, and some of these things I do want to let you guys know. They are spoilers. We're not trying to do it, but they are spoilers. But if you are familiar with C, if you have watched the most recent episodes, a lot of things have been going on. Like it was good first season, but this second season, it's starting to light up. The queen is doing some weird ass shit. A lot of incest is involved. I'm not gonna say with who, but yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on. And you know what? If I was blind, which technically I am without these contacts, you know what? I'm going to try to see if I can fight with my eyes closed, because apparently making sure your senses are up to date and can work is very important. Because you know what? I be getting excited. I be getting excited when I be seeing these shows, because I be sitting here like, you know what? This like me, but without really being me. Because you know, I can see.
Yeah, see, the show has to catch me in like the first 2 episodes. If it doesn't, I'm done. Like I haven't watched C yet.
Yeah, I think you should give it a chance though. Like I feel like you should give it 1 to 2 episodes, because so I know that when I first started watching it, me and my cousin Jeremy, because this is when I was there in Ohio, we used to like binge watch it. We'd be getting pissed off and shit. Because you know the characters, like, you know how there's always that one character in every TV show that be like, you know, I'm gonna beat your ass because you acting stupid. That's what I love about it. It makes me feel real. I love TV shows and movies that I can be connected to.
Yeah. Like
Django. I don't know why I said Django, like that's how you pronounce it. It's really Django, but you know, I can watch that movie every single day. I can watch that anytime. And I love, it's like the seriousness and the funniness and like the drama. Like it had every single thing, like love, drama, suspense, like thriller. Like it had everything in it. But the whole basis around it, you know, with the racism and, you know, showing what it was like possibly back in those days, like that's the chilling part of it for me.
Yeah, it made me want
to still get all of those things with just that main topic.
Yeah.
What's another? Oh, up and coming, October 15th, which I'm so upset. Why does it come on a Friday? Why can't we get it earlier? But season 3.
You want it on a Friday because you know it's Netflix. They're gonna drop everything. Like the first half.
That's true, because I can.
And that gives you the weekend to binge watch.
To binge it. Yep, that's very true. That's very, very true. That's very true. I can't wait. I can't wait to see is the baby born yet? Do we know if the baby was, or is she currently pregnant? Well, I forgot what the last episode. I gotta rewatch it.
I gotta rewatch that.
We gonna have to rewatch it.
I just remember that last scene where he was peeping over at the neighbor, and I'm like, oh Lord.
He over there like, who is this? Who is this?
I think the baby is born. Cause didn't we get a baby name in it? In the whole little sneak peek? Wasn't there a baby? Didn't they have like a spoiler alert? Didn't they have a little boy? Like I think it was a little. They announced it was a boy or something like that. And it was a name.
You know what? I'm excited though, because I want to see exactly if we do have a baby name. I'm gonna have to see about that, because I want to know what they're gonna name the baby. I think the baby is a girl too. I don't know why, but I feel like it's a girl.
I thought they named the baby. It was Henry or something like that. What am I?
You know what? We over here talking about like, I'm so excited. I be forgetting the damn information.
I swear I thought they had named the baby. I don't know.
You know what? Yeah, it is. Because it says Joe is heard speaking to his unborn son as he bakes him a cake, saying, "Welcome, baby Henry." The name
See,
reveal was a huge deal for fans who had been wondering what the married couple would call their child.
okay.
Oh, it
See,
is baby Henry. You had it right.
I knew I wasn't tripping. Okay, okay. That was a sneak peek. I knew. Okay. See. Okay. All right. I'm not tripping. Okay. Good. I'm saying. Okay. I just want to know what kind of shenanigans they're gonna get into because they're pretty much both serial killers.
They are. They really are.
It's pretty much like a Seed of Chucky kind of thing going on there.
You know what? But that movie was really good.
That was.
You know what?
Like
to be honest with you, all the Chucky films, like even if they are creepy and lame and sometimes retarded, I love it. I love it. Because I used to be deathly scared of that little motherfucker.
I still won't have a Chucky doll in my house though.
I don't play with the dolls, especially the ones at Spencer's. They look like they just relive like the spirit would just come in from the movie into the thing.
No, I'm drop kicking that doll. I'm not doing it.
Let's talk about this celebrity gossip, because word on the street is that Walker and Tammy are no longer together and that they're separated and have been for months, which I'm sorry to see because I love them together. I'm a very avid fan of both of them. I felt like even with all the problems that they have had in their relationship previously, like I really felt like, and then just seeing them interact with each other on the show, I could really see the love between them. And it's so sad to see when, couples that you want to last and they don't. Like, I do hope, because, they both haven't commented on this at all, but I do hope that they somehow find a way to get back together. And, if they are, because right now it's just speculation at this point, but I do want them to be together. I love Walker and Tammy, but I do believe that both of them should be happy.
I love Tammy. I tolerate Walker.
I know. I just see him like, I'm Tammy. I'm Tammy Riviera all day because I'm with the women to women. We all there, but I like Walker. He's cool. I love when they're together. I love them together.
I love how he is with Charlie and everything.
Yes,
but some of the stuff he says is off the wall ish that he should have just kept to himself.
That's true. But I mean, because at the same time, like
it's always because this Tammy always has to, go and it's her man and everything. She always has to go and defend him because he does say some off the wall ish.
That's true. But at the same time, that's love though. Like we all have times where we say some off the wall shit and like, we have partners that actually can stand by us and
but he's always doing it in public and it's always him. It is not just once, it's several times.
True. That's very true. Well, we're gonna keep Walker and Tammy in our prayers and hope that they are able to reconcile their differences and move forward in their loving relationship because we love to see them.
Yeah.
Shout out to Miss Riviera, ma'am. Oh. Okay. So did anybody see, word on the street is that, Lil Fizz wouldn't apologize to Omarion?
First of all, Omarion better than me. I don't care if we're public or not. I know the disrespect is public, so the apology has to be public. Bruh, you said we were never really friends, and you want to apologize now? I don't care if we are in public or not. I'm not taking your apology. I would have said I forgive, but not forget, and left it at that. I ain't touch your hand. We ain't got nothing to discuss, bro.
And then why now? Like you and April haven't been together in months, in like I think almost a year. Cause like even when couples, what was that couples retreat? They hadn't been together, I think, in months before that. And that came out last year? Or earlier this year?
But my thing is, it's convenient that he wants to apologize while they're on the Millennium Tour.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying here. Like, we're on the street, it sounded like homie needs some money.
Right. It sounded like he needs some money. Like, I don't want to speculate, but it's like you choose now while they're on this tour that they probably would have had B2K on if it wasn't for your public and loud disrespect.
Mm-hmm. Because let's not forget how they didn't even want you coming because they didn't want no issues.
So it's like, I really he said he would. Did he originally? I don't know if he did, but did he say he would be fine without that tour or whatever?
Oh yeah,
he apologized for the
he
tour.
was getting money. He would be fine without the tour. That he didn't need it. Well, I mean, Monet ain't cutting them checks. So where you cutting them checks from? Because we know you ain't coming out with no solo album. Because I remember when you came and performed at Frolics in my hometown. And let's mind you, like I love my hometown. You know, shout out to Steubenville, Ohio. But why the fuck are they having Lil Fizz come perform at this restaurant?
Hey, you gotta get money when you can.
This was a couple years ago, but still, I think this was like right after Love and Hip Hop, the first season he was on.
Hey, you gotta get a bag any way you can sometimes.
Hey, you know what? You know what? Hey, where however and whenever you can get the bag collected. Yeah. And speaking of bags and collecting bags, word on the street is, I'm over here looking both ways like I'm about to cross the street, like someone about to. But word on the street is that Prince William decided to veto his niece's christening in the UK. Now, we've seen a lot of sibling rivalry over the years, but this is the first time public that I'm actually seeing that the brothers are fighting.
I mean,
it's not a pretty sight. And you know, I'm always for Harry and Meghan. I'm always gonna be for Harry and Meghan because of what they stand for themselves. I love how their whole relationship is completely out of the box. And it's not traditional. And that's okay. Because they're in love and that's all that matters.
I mean, you gotta respect him trying to getting his wife out of that toxic environment. Mm-hmm. And my thing is, we don't know how long the brothers have been fighting. They could have been fighting in private for years and us not know about it.
Yep, that's very true. Very true. And then after that sit down, I think that changed things a lot. Because they could have been very disrespectful and just came out with everything. But I feel like they were very strategic and very what's the word that I'm looking for? Like they were very careful in what they actually said. And I respect them off of that because they could have been like, you know, we don't care anymore. We're just gonna let all the secrets out. But they didn't.
Yeah,
they told their truth in a way that made everybody, I mean, of course, the people that did the wrong things, it made them look bad. But at the same time, you know, they deserve to tell their truth and how and let everyone know what's been going on.
But you still want to know who wanted to know about the baby's skin color. Because it's like,
you know what? I feel like all together it was the brother. I feel like Prince William is. I feel like he's just upset because Harry's getting all the attention. I feel like it's that. I feel like he's just mad because he's balding and he don't got no hair.
But my thing is, why be mad? I mean, he's the one that's going to be king, so it's like you have no reason to be mad.
That's very true, but you have to realize that Meghan's more popular, I feel like, than I forgot his wife's name. Lord, Kate. Yes, I feel like Meghan is more more popular than what Kate is, even though Kate and William.
But she's also hated more too.
That's very true, but she has equally. I feel like there's equally amount, if they're not more, people that love her than they do that hate her. There's definitely a lot of people that hate her, but I feel like there's a lot of people that stand with her.
She was getting a lot of hate before she even got married to him over there.
Yeah,
you know, in England. So it's like, I don't know about the whole. Like I guess it would be equal there, maybe.
Yeah.
But a lot of love over here.
Yes, and you know what? And that's fine because we always want to sit there and stick with Megan.
Mm-hmm.
We love to see our beautiful Black royalty because she was royalty even before she came with them. Let's be very honest. All Black people are royalty in their own way. We are all kings and
We
queens,
are kings and queens.
and we come from other kings and queens, and we need to respect that with each other as well as, keep that thought process in mind.
Right.
When in whatever you do, just think that you are a king and queen of your own domain. Forget what everybody else says.
Right.
So I'm gonna let Cassie tell us about this other word on the street. Because I ain't hear it yet.
Wait, which other word are we talking about?
The song that you told us that was on Kids Box.
Oh, girl, I'm like, hold on. This what kills me. Okay, word on the street, or I guess in the school hallway, you would say. They have Little Nas X song, "Call Me by Your Name," on Kids Bop. Kids Bop.
They always be putting songs that they shouldn't be putting.
Like, this man told y'all he was not making music for your kids. He told y'all, but y'all want to put this song on.
Y'all want to remix it.
I want to. You know what? I will actually go stream Kids Bop just to see how they remake that song. Because thinking of that song on Kids Bop and then going back to the video he made to go with that song, no, I can't. I can't reconcile the two together. It's no. It's just no. Like, y'all really?
I just don't be understanding. I don't be understanding. It's just, you know what, Kids Bop is ghetto. Let's just call they be remixing every single song that don't need to be. You know what it is? I think they take the songs that kids feel like they probably most sing to, and they just remix it so they can sing to it still. But still, some things should not be remixed. Some things should not be put on Kids Bop. And let's put this out. I don't have nothing against Lil Nas X. I think he's a very creative musician.
He knows how to get the people talking.
Yeah, and he definitely knows how to get people talking. He's basically like 6ix9ine, just without the whole loudness. Like, as far as his voice is annoying. But I actually, I pretty much I would not put
6ix9ine on that meme. Don't do that.
Okay. I forgot about that little issue that they did have. Well, I just feel I'm talking about let's see, who else is very no, because I feel like 6ix9ine didn't really give a fuck.
6ix9ine did some antagonistic stuff, like he would start stuff with people.
That's true. And Lil Nas X, he starts shit with himself. He'd be out like, look, I'm not starting shit with nobody. I'm just gonna put out the music that I want to put out, and y'all just gonna like it or hate it.
I will say this: he's more creative with his stuff. Like it draws attention. It's creativity. It's you gotta understand. This man's mind is woo. But that whole 6ix9ine, he was just starting some mess and starting beefs out of nowhere. Just
That's very true.
And didn't even have his sales weren't even like that. What, that second whatever album he had?
I never listened to anything that he actually had. I didn't even listen to the Troll song with him and Nicki Minaj because I felt like it was pointless. But we'll get into him on another episode.
That whole he's a whole topic all on himself.
That's very true. But
I guess I shouldn't be surprised by Kids Bop making that song, because then they do I Can't Feel My Face. Is that song about drugs?
You know what, they did, but that's why I'm sitting here like, I'm just gonna throw it up to the fact that they just gonna pick the most popular songs they feel that kids be singing along to. Maybe there's a voting process. We're gonna have to look into to see how they pick the song.
I guess, but I just can't get past that video.
That yeah. I didn't see the video yet, but I'm definitely gonna watch it so that I know what the hell is
Girl,
going on.
now him going down that stripper pole to hell, and then giving the devil a girl. I was like, ooh, Lord, like, dog, you know the people are gonna call Satanism on this, like, whew.
But we are now in October, y'all. It's October 3rd. This glorious Sunday, the first Sunday of the month. I know people, people are so excited, especially kids are excited for Halloween.
Not gonna lie, I've already watched Hocus Pocus twice.
I haven't watched it yet. I'm definitely it's on my list of things to do for the month of October. I already have some Halloween candy, but I have an idea because a lot of kids are going to be trick-or-treating, and we are very concerned still with COVID. It's still on the rise. We have new strains popping up every so often. I feel like or just a good, like, instead of taking your kids trick-or-treating, let's do something and switch it up. Let's, like how they do the Easter egg hunts and they put the candy or money or whatever it is in little eggs. Why not get pumpkins and put stuff in pumpkins? I know, like, Dollar Tree, they sell like little pumpkin things that you can hide, like candy stuff in.
Are you trying to have them doing this through the daytime? Because they can't do that at night.
Oh, I know that. They can't do it at night. Like, you would have to do it in the daytime. But, like, it would be just like a pumpkin. We can call it a pumpkin hunt. Like, they have pumpkin patches and stuff like that. Like, everyone loves to do like the pumpkin carving. So, of course, that's another thing that you can do that's COVID safe, inside your home or like around your home outside.
Yeah, I guess if you want to get some fresh air, that's the perfect way to do it. Get kids some exercise.
Like, even having like little, like, I used to love the little sack races, like when you used to put yourself in the sack and like hop down the little thing.
Not me, because I always busted my tail and I always hit my face on
something. I did that plenty of times.
I was not coordinated. I could not know.
I was not coordinated.
I wasn't. That's why the kids and I'm just gonna buy Halloween candy, some popcorn. We are gonna have a Halloween movie fest. We're just gonna watch movies all day and night together until I have to go to work, depending on how that's gonna work. Okay. I bought them costumes, but since I'm not taking a trick or treating, the costumes are going back to Target. I even got one. Yeah, Malachi's is I got Christian what he wanted, something from Fortnite. His obsession with that game is ridiculous.
Why don't you just keep the costumes and just use them for next year, or just keep them as,
because they grow out of stuff. Remember,
that's very true, because kids do grow like weeds now.
Yeah, but Malachi's is a 2-part, so he has the part his costume, and then I got the other part for his wheelchair.
Oh, okay. That was clever. I didn't think about a costume for that.
I had to start. Well, Target has those adaptive, they have that adaptive line for kids, with like, G-tubes and wheelchairs, things like that. Like, they have to. I will give Target this. They have a really great line for that, because they have adaptive clothing, the book bags, the costumes. Like, you can't beat that. I don't know if Walmart has that, but I prefer shopping at Target. Target just make me feel like a little bougie bitch.
You know what? I love Target though.
Yeah.
Target need everyththing.
Because Walmart, you feel like you just go in a t-shirt and jeans and some Crocs.
Let's talk about how Walmart, like, word on the street, and it's not even word on the street. I've seen this for myself. They produce sucks. I don't know what the hell is going on with you in Publix, but Publix has way better produce than Walmart does. I'm not buying shit out of Walmart unless I'm forced to.
Let's be real.
And lately, that's been what's going on.
Publix has a better deli, a better produce
meat department. Hey, milk don't go bad after a week.
Right. Like I can't go shopping in Publix when I'm hungry. I'll end up having to stop at the deli, get a sub, walk around through the store, eating the stuff, then get the tag, hang up at the cash register. After I'll be eating, I'll sit there wash the grapes with a water bottle, eat those two. Like I'm bad. Oh, I'm bad. Sounded hearing all that out. Oh, I'm bad at that. I bet. You know what? I bet the workers sit there and look at me like I know she ain't in here eating. I know she ain't in here eating. But that food is just so good. Like it's something about
It's something about it.
it is like it's just so fresh.
Ain't nothing like a Publix sub though.
Right. Especially that jerk turkey and Gouda sub.
Girl, don't get me going. That sounds good. I think I might have that for lunch. That sounds like a lunch idea.
Toasted too. Ooh, it's so good. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, Walmart has nothing on that.
Nothing. But word on the street is we need a Whole Foods. So I don't know if there's somewhere where I could go request one, but I feel like Valdosta, we don't just need two Publix, we need a whole ass Whole Foods. And then I would stop.
You know what? I don't think I've ever been in a Whole Foods.
Oh girl, you don't know what you're missing. It's okay. We're gonna go.
I've been in a Ingles, I've been in a
girl, we don't need no Ingles over here. We need a I was about to say we need an Arby's. We need an Aldi. And we need a Whole Foods. If we had those two things, we'd be straight. And a public transit system. Because our transit system, let's talk about how corny that is. Like,
Lord,
how they got a whole transit system? We don't have no buses here in Valdosta, y'all. We don't have no buses here. It's just these little minivans that take people around. And like, mind you, Uber to go really pretty much anywhere is between $8 and $12. And that's like to go 3 to 5
more than that.
And yeah, it's probably more than that sometimes, depending on how far you're going. Now, it's $2 for these public transit rides versus what Uber and Lyft are costing. But now, since everyone knows that they're there, most of the time they're being, used up by the older generation, which is fine because I know a lot of them have been inside the house. They haven't been able to leave and go to their doctor's appointments because of COVID. Some of them are without vehicles or just don't have the actual help that they do need. So I'm all for that, but we need buses. We should have the fleet, like the fleet of vans, as well as a public transportation system for other people that do not need the van. Like, as in, like, the van should be only destined for handicapped people or elderly. And the buses should be for everyone, regardless if you're young, old, or in between. And I really feel like that would suit Valdosta better, because then we would have a lot more jobs, and also everybody would be able to get around easier.
Right, and the bus have like certain stops, the mall, places like that.
Yeah, like, I mean,
library.
Not like we haven't seen that we do need it, but this is the type of changes that we do need in our community to help make it thrive the way we need it to. But all we can do is just go ahead and voice our opinions and try to do what we can to do to try to see the change that we want in our community.
Yeah.
But without that said, y'all, it is time to close this lecture, session, class, whatever you may call it. We will definitely see you next time, and be ready for all the new and upcoming changes that we have in store for y'all. And again, it's been great to talk to you guys. See you guys next week.
I was about to say that out of the box song.
Oh no, I wasn't about to sing that. Out of the box.
No, I was about to say, the Goodbye song, So Long.
Oh yeah, let's sing it. Can we sing it? Can we sing it?
Can we sing that without?
Let's do it.
Hold up, can we sing it without getting sued? Is the question.
I don't know, because technically we can probably sing. I think we can sing any kind of song.
Okay. So long, Farewell
to
to
you,
you,
my
my
friend.
friend.
Goodbye
Goodbye
for now.
for now
Until we
until
meet
we
again.
meet again.
It's been
It's
great.
been
Oh, wait.
great to
Oh,
see
playing
you
together in
together.
Melody University. And now it's time to say goodbye.
You know I can't do that whole.
To you, my friends. All right, y'all. That's all y'all getting from me. I ain't singing no more. All right, y'all. Have a great night.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.